I'm audible, right, Sandeep? So this time
Yes,
what I have done, I don't want to script or anything. I want to see what this value is content, right? So I told you this will be having the all table values, view procedure, store procedure, whatever. So you can see down it is showing the same result only. It is storing this table values. It is storing that all views values. It is storing the procedure value because it is not clear it. That's why it is showing in this way. Otherwise, you have understood this how we can run this. I have to remove this. So next example, I am going to show you same script only, but I want to show you, like if you don't want to script out the value using the script option, like I used here, right? I told like I want to save the result into the file. I have declared that location and that script option. I have saved this location file values. This time I don't want to do. I will hash mark this too, right? This time I have not used, right? Script option is equal to file name, nothing, right? What I will do, I will go to this and I will add this line. That's it. This will be also going to give the result, same result only, right? I will go here. I will take the pipe symbol. I will paste this one where I want to save the result, right? And I will mark this as a close. I don't want anything to be declare. I don't want any value has to be there. If I'm going to run this also, I have to first give the path, because if I'm going to give the wrong path, it will not give the result. If I have changed this and if I have executed, what will happen? This time also it is going to be create the same result. So let's wait. It has to be complete. So it is completed now. This time you can see it is generated the same result only, right? So this time, if you don't want to set that script option for the file, you can go how I was doing, right? I was always doing the out file option. So you can go with any of this option. No doubt, till here it is clear. Correct? Correct, no, guys?
yes, yes,
Okay, this time what I am going to do now, I am going some few things. So now you please remember this thing, how you have script out. Later when I will be going to explain you BCP in and BCP out, you have to do these things by itself, right? Some of the time. Okay, fine. So this one is create DB. So what I'm doing, using SMO, not only you will able to insert the data only, you will able to perform many operation also. So just I have taken one database name and I have that, what I have some SMOs, right? What is the SMO? This SMO is for the server level of things. I'm going to here and I want to perform any operation into the database level. So this is the different SMO you have to create, because today I am teaching you few more SMOs and from tomorrow maybe I will not use the SMO thing. I will go with the commandlet to performing this. This time, some of the time you have to perform this database. If you want to create the database, just example, I will give the database name as testdb or October OCT 2022. I want to create this database. So what I have given, I have taken the server name using this SMOs, and after that if I want to perform anything on the SMOs, any database, so that time I have to use this SMOs. I want to create the database, I can run this. So what will be happen now? It will be go and it will create the database. You can see the where is the October 2000. Just now it is created, right? So you can perform if you want to set the online or you want to set the offline of the database, so that everything you will able to perform using the SMOs. If I will go and if I will run, you can see my same database is going to become offline. So this all work you will able to perform if you are doing some if you are writing the programming. This all will be very useful. Like if any programming you are developing, that at that time you have to make the database read only mode, or you want to make the database in the standby, so you can do using this kind of thing. Using SMOs also you will able to perform. This is a small thing. Just I am going with some new things to discuss. So this one I have already explained. Leave it. This script is not working. There is some problem is there in that. So leave it that. I'm going with what is this? This is just taking some information about the database level, which one I have just now I have explained you. If you are giving get members also member type property, then also you will able to get that all result. I'm pasting is just here. Today script is just that is script only, it is script out the table, that is only very important. So I'm using this server level of SMOs, and after that I am passing the database. You have seen, tum log kar lo, humko lagega time. After that I am just filtering the all. If I will run here, what I will get, I will give the all database whatever here. In this, if you want to know what are the property I can filter, I running this. So same thing, view, synonym, so whatever it is there, everything you will able to filter. Whatever you want to filter, you can now remove that. You can write a select, and you can write the whatever you want. You want version, you want name, so whatever you want, you can copy from here. For that database auto sync is enabled or not, I written name, right? Next one, I want what I want, something which one you knows. I want to know the auto sync somewhere. Auto sync, you want this, so you can add here, run this. So whatever you want, you can see what are the four database which is enable or not. So like that you will able to filter very soon, very easy. It is not like same as your SQL TSQL code. You have to remember, sometime you have to join this here. Without doing that, just you will go to the property, then you will able to get that, and after that you will able to same thing whatever I have performed using this. You can get member, you can be do using the select star also. SELECT, select, and you can press the star, you can press it here, then also you will get the same result only. But if you are doing the select star, it is going to display the all result for the all database, right? So you should not have to use the select star. It should be better if you are using what, get member and member type property. So it will give only, it will not give the result for any database. So what are the property it is set into this one, you will able to get for the database. So I hope you understood. Without practicing, you will not able to get. Got it, no guys? Sandeep, Venkat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so something I have explained you last time about the SMOs, right? And I told you you can pass that SMOs, and SMO is not going to give you the correct result, right? So SMOs is what, like whatever server you will pass, it is going to give the same result, right? Correct or wrong? Guys, nobody is saying anything. Okay, fine. So if I'm going to run this script, so what I will get, I am getting the error because whatever server I am going to pass here, it is not giving the result because this server is not available, right? This server is not available here. That's why it is going, because this time what it has to do, SMO has to connect with this server, and then only it has to give the database level of information. If I will remove that server dot name, if I will paste, it will not giving the error directly, it will give the result. So whatever I have passed here, even that is not even SQL server, then also it is giving the result. So many times if you are writing wrong server name, script will pass, after that it will be fail. So people, for how we can overcome with this, for overcome for this one, you have started one connection string, right? So whenever you are passing it any value, you can use one more thing, just I want to explain you. If you are going with, if you are trying to run any script in the SMOs is using which authentication? It is using the Windows authentication, in which Windows you have trying to log it into your server, right? So it is just a Windows authentication it will use. But if you want to use that SA authentication, not SQL authentication, that time what you have to do, you have to make this one as a false. False means you are telling it, you have to connect with not the Windows authentication, you have to connect with SQL authentication. You can see I have given the, what is the ABC? It is your login, it is your password, it is generated in here in my server. If you will go here, you can see that I have created ABC login and ABC, this password is ABC only. and I want this time it has to use the SQL authentication, I have to use this as false, right? If I will give false, if I'm going to remove this, oh, if I will go and if I will remove this, and then if I want to run this, what is going to happen? It is going to fail the connection, right? Fail the connection. Why? Because I told if you are writing connection context text dot login secure is equal to false. If you are giving false means you are telling PowerShell to connect with my SQL authentication. SQL authentication down is the all detail, right? So that's why it was not giving the error. If you are making true, if you are making true and you remove these two lines, what will be happen? This time your PowerShell is trying to connect with your Windows authentication. That's why you are getting the result. So if you are writing false, means you have to provide your SA authentication, login and password. If you are going to give false, that time you can go with your what? This one. So if you have to make false. False means you have to use the SQL authentication. True means directly it will be use the Windows authentication. No doubt. So you have to make the false here. So no doubt, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is just for if your script, if you want to
done.
use the some specific login, sometime you have to give this script to insert some data, or some you are writing some programming such a ways, and you have to give to developer to implement some code where it is inserting or some server level of change. So that time if you want, if somebody will take, right, so that time what you will create one login and you can give there, and that login you can give only insert or this permission only, right? If any other if anybody will not use, sometime what will be, got it? No, sometime what happened, some script you have written and some specific work only team lead has to do, or in your organization, some in your team some people is there that you told like this people will only perform this the purging activity, just example, purge the database, right? So that time what you will do, that you will give that access to some login, using this login only you will able to do the purge the activity. So that time what you will do, you will disable that login, right? So and you will use that login for purge the activity. So something you can do perform. So main purpose is here to show you, if you want your script should has to work with SA SQL account, how it has to be performed, right? Got it? No doubt into this. Okay, I'm going with some different script. This script I don't know whether this is much more script important script or not. Here what I have done, just I am checking, I am just taking my all here what I am doing, I am just merging my SMOs also, I am merging my invoke SQL CMD also. So whether sometime you will get the doubt whether we will use the both into the same script. Yes, you can use where you want, you can use that SMOs also, you can use the invoke CMD also. Here what I am doing, I have some server list, I will go, I will check whether server list I have or not. Yes, it is, I have already given some server name here. I am going to I have just given my server name into this, right? After that what will be happen, it will be pick up one server by anyhow I have only one server I have written, but if you have more means it will take one by one, it will be pick up in this. In this what happened, that server is going to pass using this SMO, and in this SMO what is going to be happen, again I am putting into the for each loop, right? And here I am taking the all database level of information, right? What is my work, I want to run one script that has to be run into the each server for the each database. Got it or not? If I have two server, right? So in that I am giving you one script, I am telling you this script has to be run into the 10 server, and inside the 10 server how many database will be there, it has to execute for the each database. Getting or not? Like how many database I have? Yeah, here all database I want my, it has to be run into the each database, right? So how I am going to perform this? So for that what I have written, first it will pick up the server name, right? First server name, it will be pass the server name here. After that, if I'm writing in that way, so what it is going to do, it will be passing one by one database to here. For each I have written SQL server dot database. Okay, so if you have any doubt, I will run this and I will show you what will be the result for this one. Okay, I will copy it into some new window, and what I'm going to do, I am just taking this values to here, and just I want to see what will be the result. I will just do the bracket here. Only this much I am running. So what result it is showing the all database information inside that. What are the databases there, right? So each database will be saved here. It is going to be passed into this, right? One by one. Correct? No.
Yeah.
And after that, what is going to be happen? Once it will pass here, like first database it is passed. In that first database, I am passing the name here. I have just first database information. It is went here. In that, all like this one is passed, right? In that, I am filtering just database name, and database name I am passing here. I am using this time invoke SQL CMD, means I am telling you go and execute this script into this database and save the result into somewhere, right? Second time again go with the second server, take the second database, third database, fourth database, fifth database, whatever database will be there, it is going to be execute this. So just I will go and we will see what is the SQL file. It is there, the create table. Okay. I have copied my server name. I have pasted here. I will give to here. I am saying go, and it will be this is in the loop, right? So loop means it will be rotate into the till how many database information it is get for all database name, it is going to be perform here. Then it will get out from loop and it will pick up the second server. Then it will go for the second server, right? Getting or not? So here I want to generate my out full file into the result. So I will give this one. If you want to save the result, you can save, but this is not going to give, I think, much more clear result because it's just creating the table. So just I will go, and what is my script name? Script is inv. Just I will see what is there inside the inv SQL script. Where it is? It is not inv. It is will be. I don't have that script. Server list is inv. It will be some other script that is for create table. So I will be giving. So just it is just you think I have to create the table into the each server, each database. So I'm just giving this one. Just I will be. I have to change this name because it is already this one last batch I have given. What I'm giving October OCT 2022. I have saved here in this server. So what will happen if I will execute my this script? This October has to be, this October table has to create into the each database. See here. So what happened? My script has executed for the each table, each server. Got it? In here, what I am going to put, I have put only for one server. If you want, you can put the multiple of server also. So one by one, it will pick up that server. All database name it will find out. It will run that script in the all database. Second time it will go here. It will pick up the second server. It will find out all database name. It will run into that all. So here you can do the multiple of thing. Not I don't want any user database. I want a specific database. Everything you can do. You can pass the parameters. I hope you understood this small script, right? This one I have already explained you. Going with the failed job. So sometime what happened now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to generate one result. This time I'm using some other SMOs. This SMOs is going to generate the result for not result. What are the job it is failed. This is the one part. Second part it is here. This is the one part. What I want my when the script will run, what are the job is failed for my SQL server, it has to take the all detail and it has to be sent to the email. Or first we have to generate the failed job. So failed job, just I have taken the server name. I have used the same SMOs. Whenever you want to create any job, so here, if you want to know the information about that job which is failed or not failed, where the information will save, it will save into the MSDB database, right? That's why I am going with this smo.server. But if when you want to perform any operation in this, means you want to create the job, you want to create the alert, you want to create operator, you want to create proxy, you want to create error log, you want to delete the error log, you want to something, you want to create the proxy or something like that, you want to generate the alert, something you want to do creation of job, that time I will not use this SMO. Why? Because that time I have to use the smo.agent if you want to perform any operation to that is that job. Here I want to fetch the data, and this data will be saved into the MSDB database. That's why what I'm going to do, I am just going to fetch I'm using this SMOs. It is the same way. I will declare one variable inside that I am passing that my SMOs, and after that I am passing the server as usual. After that, what I have taken, I have just taken one variable. Inside the variable, I will declare in such a way server means this one. I have written job server dot job. After that, it will be give the all result. If you are going to see what are the result will come, it will give the all result. Inside it, I am filtering last outcome result is failed, means which job is last, it is failed, that one. And in that, what you do, you just filter out that name and last name. That's it. So this one, if I'm going to run, I will not get here result, because I'm converting that all result to the HTML file. That's why I'm not getting that. If you want to get the result, you remove this, right? You remove this and you can paste this one, right? If I'm going to execute this, and if I'm going to run this one, I will get the for me 3 job it is failed. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to see the result. I am converting this all result to HTML file, because what I'm doing, I'm saving this HTML file to here, right? And after that, this in this variable, it is saved the all result into the HTML format. And this HTML format, I'm going to send this all result using your PowerShell mail, right? So PowerShell email, I want to send that all detail. So maybe this one will work or not, I don't know, because my password has to be given here. Pass D is there, no? Okay, anyhow, I will run this and I will see whether it is sending the result or not. I have just executed, it is sent it. So what happened? So this time, this one, this value of this, where I am saving that into the where all job detail into the HTML, it is saved into this variable. This variable is only I am passing into the body, right? So I'm passing the value. So whatever it is saved about the job information, it is saved into the body format. So if I will go and if I will refresh this, so I have got the job. So it is giving into the HTML format into my this one. So you can automate, if any, you can run the job. So now I am teaching you just basic thing only. So Sandeep, you are getting into this kind of thing. If anything will fail in your office, right? It is not there into the good format, in the HTML format, because I have not explained you HTML class. Just converting the result into HTML and displaying into the here. So you can change the date, whatever current date is there, that also. So now it is picking the current date, correct time. If any job is failed, and all detail you will able to give, right? So if I'm telling you to go and send any job, it is failed, right? Like which are the some job is very important job, and same thing you will able to do using the alert also, right? So using alert, you can generate, it will send the alert, this some job is failed. But one time I want to run the job, and basically when this is important, if you will see here, your full backup should not has to fail into the single time also, right? Correct? If the log backup is failed for 2 times, 3 times, 4 times also, you will not care, right? You will see, okay, next time it has to be complete. But if the full backup is failed in the evening time, you have to see that which are the full backup is failed, and you have to generate the report, and you have to run the job manually, right or wrong? Even full day, every day full backup if you schedule, or every day differential if you are going to schedule, this has to be complete, right or wrong? For that, many company, they are sending the report right in the evening. For the all server, they will send some detail like for the full backup, which are the job, it is full. For the full backup, which database is not happen. So that kind of also perform, you can perform it. If you want, you can job level of information also, individual job you will able to fetch, and you will able to see that, right? Getting or not? Venkat, Sandeep?
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing only I have written here. So I will go and I will explain you this one. So this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take some server name here. I'm taking this time server name here, and what I'm going to, I want to save this result into the HTML file, right? So how we can do that? So see here I have just filter name and last run. You can filter multiple of things. So if you want to take the result, last time you have seen, right? I was doing the out file and I was saving into the .notepad file, right? Right or wrong? So this time you don't have to do that. You have to write convert to HTML. This one next thing you have to add here, and you have to save this file into the .html format. So if you are going to run this, what is going to be happen? So what is going to be happen? This will be save this all result into the HTML format, but it don't having the proper thing. You just, I will run and then you will understood. This time I have just pasted it. I have given here this two, and executed. So this time the script has executed. It's created one file. If I will double click on, then you will see the detail. Later I am going to show you in the good format this all. So now just you understood, if you have to generate the HTML file, how you will generate. You can take this all result into that, whatever you want you can select. After that you have to give the pipe simple and HTML, convert to HTML. After that take the result into the HTML, and using that, now this script is ran. It is generated one file, right, HTML file. And after that you can write down how I have written now, right? Just now I have a script I have explained you. You can write to send this file as a attachment, right? So in all people will get this mail as a attachment, right? That also you will able, if you want, you will able to perform. No doubt into this. If you want to take the result into the text file, no need of converting the output. Directly you can put the out file into the text. So this result will be saved into the text file. How to connect with SQL authentication and Windows authentication, I have already told you to see, to just change that true and false, and it is going to be connect. If you want to save the password, because password you have to write into that, if you don't want to save the password something. So in the first class, whenever I was teaching you that all how to send the email, that time already I have explained you credential and password, secure password. So this script is also not that much thing I have to explain, you will able to do. This is just I was exploiting that, that's why it is. What is the property things, it will be here. It is just if you want to see that any information about the any SMOs or any database level, like I have given here database, you want anything about server, so you want to see what thing you can filter, you can go with the get member, or you can go with the select star. But select star will give the all result. It will be take the result and it will display. It is the same. This will not display the any result, it will just give the parameter. These are the parameters you will able to filter. Go to the query. What is this? This is nothing but you will able to run the query also from, you can save the query. Some of the time you will see in your PowerShell script, once you will open that time, what you will see that your TSQL code also you will able to write into the PowerShell. Till now what we are doing, we are using, like I think in the first day class I have shown you, using the .NET framework we have used for fetching the data, right, or running some TSQL code. After that I shown you how you can do using the SMOs. Same thing you can do from the invoke SQL CMD also. And you can save this sometime you have to develop the TSQL, sometime you have to write the PowerShell programming and you have to use some TSQL code, right? You have, so what happened, you have inbuilt some TSQL code, you want to implement with that, you don't want to filter using PowerShell, or if you are trying to PowerShell, you are getting some problem, right? That time easily you have to perform what you went there Google, you find out some TSQL code, and sometime you have written here, right? You can take the variable and you will able to save this any TSQL code, and this variable you will pass here as a query. So you can do that. If I'm going to run, I will get some result here, but it is test database is there or not, I don't know. And test database, that employee ID is there or not, I have to check. Test database is there, test is there, but inside that table is there or not, it is not there. So better I will take T1, not employer. T1 if I will take, if I'm going to execute this, why the result is not coming? Okay, 10 minutes again it is going to be end, right? So why it is not displaying the result? Maybe it's don't having the value. It's there, so maybe there is some issue is happening. I don't know why it is not connecting with this. The server was not found. Why the server is not found? Same server name only. Let's see, there is some problem. I have to check. Oh, sorry. I am just here directly. I have given this server name here. So I was giving this. I have to pass this variable here, right? I was passing direct server name. That's why result is not giving, right? I can pass this variable here, right? This is the variable I have to pass. Either you pass this variable or directly you can write that server name. That also is fine. If I'm passing the variable, no need of this. You can remove this. So direct is giving the result, right? That time I was passing the wrong. or if you want to give the variable, so directly you can pass this variable also here, then also result will be displayed, right? So both is same only. Got it, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going with a few more scripts. These are the small scripts, so I have not taking much more time on this. So this is that script you have seen. So I'm going with this. What is this script? This script also it is same, just now I have explained. Sending the job thing into the HTML format. So so you can see this one. So this one I have to change this also, where your username and that I'm just taking the result into the HTML format. Okay, and this one I am sending as a body. So that one I have done using this one already I have explained you. This one is very important. This time I want to generate this result into that some HTML file. So what we have to do, so any script. So till now I have not explained you the HTML, because next I think after 2 class I am going to explain you the HTML thing, then you will understood this. Otherwise it's difficult, but just for practice purpose I am showing you now. So what I'm going to do, I am just convert only this much. I have tested here, right? So what this one will do, this one just importing that. This one is just I am passing my server level of information, my SQL server level of information. I am passing from here. I'm taking the SMOs. I'm taking that field job, last job run. I'm converting into the HTML. I'm going and saving the result into some of the result folder. Just example, I will delete this and I am going to save the result into this. Right? If I will, okay, I don't have to use this line because I'm using the convert to HTML and just executed it. Once I have executed, what you will see, it will generate that result in this format, the same way. But I want something should be into the good format. It has to be give the background color. It has to be there in the table format or something like that. For that, what we have to do, we have to use some HTML format. So HTML formatting, I'm not going to explain you this all, right? I'm just showing you. So if for the any script, if you don't know how to convert into the good format, I have written inbuilt script only. So any script you want to generate the result into the HTML in the good format, what you do, just write down your own programming, and whatever script is there till here to here, you blindly you copy this and saved it. Anyhow, what is this script? I'm going to explain you after 2 days. You just pasted this much script direct you paste, right? After that, what you have to do the change? You have to type convert to HTML. Here you have to write pre and post content. Everything I will explain you next class. And what I have to do, I have to change it to here, right? Only this much of work you have to do now. So this time what I am going to do, I will just delete this job detail file, and this time I'm running this. This time if I will go and I will open my thing, it will be coming to the background color. This heading thing will be there. It's look like good, right? When it is failed, that everything is good, right, guys? So how it was happened, you can't say it is happened because of HTML coding I have implemented using my this programming, right? So real time you are working in your office, you are getting this kind of result only. Now what I'm going to do now, I want this file, whatever it is generated, I want to send this file as a attachment, right? As a attachment, as a body also. So what I will do, just now I have used some failed job. This one I have used, no? This much I have used, right? I will just copy this much of things. So next line, what I'm going to do, I will replace this. So this time what I'm going to do, in this all file is generating here, right? Out file, it is generating the my result here, and I have to send this one only into this. What I will do, this one as a attachment, get content, it is taking the password, it is taking this failed job status, body is content. Okay, so this time I'm not sending as an attachment. I will just, if you want attachment means you have to pass this attachment here, attachment. And attachment, what you have to give, you have to give the attachment location, right? I will give here. So what happened in my mail, it is going to send, it's having the attachment also, it having that, this also means the body will contain the HTML file also, file information, it will be contain something called HTML detail also. So it is not working here actually. In, if you will see the body, once it will be sent, no, you will not see the proper, I think somewhere it is okay, so it is somewhere it is missing. So I have to check one more time. Sorry, it is there into this location. I have to copy something I have missed now. I have to give it to here. Location I was giving wrong. Oh, this is server name is also wrong for me. I just have copied this. I pasted here. I think I have to go with this. I have went that one. So it should be better. I will use this script. This line I will not use. This one I will use. I executed now. Oh, body. Where is body? Body. Contents. And this is taking that value of this. Oh. Okay, anyhow, I will remove the body is. I have executed now. Let's see. There is some problem. I think password and all I have not written properly. That's why it is, maybe it is failing. Otherwise, you will go here. You will able to find out that all job, it is having that into the this one. You can download this. You can open. So you can send that file as a, like, first you will generate. You will write the code. Second, you can generate the file. And after 1 minute, again it will log off. You have to log in again. So after that, you want you to send this all detail. You can write in the third line how you can send this mail, right? So like that, you will able to perform to sending mail. Till here, no doubt, right, guys? Something related with server configuration. You can see some server level of information I have figured out. Like I want like all details should be displayed here. So it is displaying this, right? So this guys, after 1 minute again, you will log in. So there is some related with server and version that is not required. Sometimes some use, some last time some person, some student were there, he want like multiple of server, he want to know the version name and all. For that I was given this script for him. He only has developed that.